So do you like your hair?
No.
You don't like your hair?
Just wish I could, like, just rip it out, but I'm not gonna do that. That feeling makes me sad sometimes. When I leave out my hair.
Your hair will be like gold silk. Oh, the things I must bear. What am I gonna do now, huh? I'm sure we'll find a solution. What's happened that's so terrible? A catastrophe. But what happened to my hair? Normally it's straight. I was just walking down the hall when, poof, my whole head of hair puffed up just like that. What is that? Nice hair. Congratulations.
All the time. A hairstylist all the time, professional hairstylist. Oh girl, you should get a perm. It's easier to maintain, it's easier. You know, a perm, you can just get up, brush it, and go. And I'm like, no, my hair has been healthy without a perm in all my 21 years of living. So why would I switch over to something and I see that in a lot of my friends that it has damaged their hair, taking it out, changed the color. So I don't recommend a perm.
Horrible experience at a hair salon when I finally wanted to get my hair straightened. It was right before my 21st birthday. I was getting ready to go to Vegas and I wanted my hair straightened because I wanted to see my length. And I only heard of one lady in the area who actually did black hair. So I went to her and immediately when I got in, it was like immediate disrespect. She was like already 30 minutes late to our appointment. When I got there, I could feel her doing this to my hair, and I hear my hair ripping. Both ears, I could hear my hair ripping. And I asked her, I was like, are you ripping my hair? And she goes, no, I'm not ripping your hair. Your hair is nappy as fuck. And I remember just sitting there like, that is the most unprofessional thing anyone has ever said to me. And the fact that you think it's okay to say that to someone, because in my mind I kept thinking if I was a white woman, you never would have said that. But because I'm black and you think you have this black card, that was okay in your mind. But okay, that was the first thing that she did. And I remember me doing this because she had like snatched my hair back. And I remember when I did this, she said, oh, you're not about to cry, is you? And I was like, you're not about to cry, is you? And the whole time I was just sitting there, tears flowing, and the only reason why I stopped at that was because my 21st birthday was the next day, and if I hadn't got my hair done there, I was not about to get it done at home. I would have had to, like, you know, cancel my plans for my birthday, and I was going to go to Vegas, like I said. So I continued to endure more from this lady. Then she proceeded to put heat on my hair. Then I asked her, I was like, is it possible for you not to use so much heat? And she says, oh no, your curls are going to be a lot looser after this. And I said, what do you mean my curls are going to be heat damaged? And she basically said, like, your curls can stand to be loosened. And to me, it was just like, how are you going to tell me that, you know, like, how are you going to decide for me that my curls need to be loosened? So at the end of this terrible experience, I left out of there having to pay $105 for her services. She cut my hair, and she did a terrible job at that. About 4 months later, I went to another salon, and I told the lady about my experience at the other hair salon. And she says, oh, you went to Trinessa? You should have never went there. She doesn't like natural girls. She did that to you on purpose. She said, we used to work with her, and she would purposely do that to girls who had natural hair who would come sit in her chair because she doesn't like to deal with it. So she makes it a bad experience for you so you won't come back. And I did all of that just to sit there and have one visit in someone's chair and have all the breakage in the world, my hair be chopped up. My hair was already at my waist, but after her, yeah, not so much. Chelsea Baptist interviewed to work at Walk-In's Bistro and Bar. She made it through the first interview and was called back by a manager for a uniform fitting and a second interview. That's when she received a once-over from head to toe. The manager then said, "Well, you know, we go for, with hair, more of a date night style." Chelsea says she was then sent home with a promise of another call back, which of course never happened. She was later informed by a family member who works at the bistro that the job was hers if she straightened her hair. On an over-the-phone interview, the company said it's a company standard and it's all about the girls who serve as models who promote the business. Chelsea says, "I felt discriminated against, and I never knew how that felt until this day. This is my ethnicity. This is how I was born, with hair that grows out and not down, and it's curly." Um, I think that as children, black girls are not encouraged to wear their natural hair, and they have to develop this self concept about themselves as they age that their natural hair is fine or that they feel more comfortable with their natural hair because a lot of kids at young ages are already having braids put in their hair, they're already getting weaves, they're already being permed. And then when you go to the hair salon and you have experiences like I had where they're trying to convince you to get a perm or telling you that your curls needs to be looser, your hair's too kinky. All of these things make you think that your hair needs to be straight or that it'll just make your life easier if you had straight hair. So overall, I think that psychologically having straight hair is more accepted in the workplace. It's more accepted professionally. So I think that a lot of women feel pressure to wear straight hairstyles. It's considered more beautiful. So overall, I do think that all of these things that black women experience from childhood all the way up affect psychologically how they view themselves, whether it's pretty or professional or acceptable.